We have some huge NHL trades going down this afternoon, well ahead of the NHL trade deadline, two involving the Colorado Avalanche. We have a one-for-one trade with the Buffalo Sabres involving Bo Byram and Casey Mittlestadt. We also have another trade with the Philadelphia Flyers where they picked up Sean Walker. We'll discuss both deals, how it affects all teams involved, coming up next. We have some pretty significant NHL moves taking place this afternoon. You could say the floodgates have finally opened here after we had the Tarasenko trade earlier, like late morning. We've got a lot more activity going on here in the last number of hours. So first up, we've got a couple of deals involving the Avalanche. So they've traded their 2025 first-round pick as well as centerman Ryan Johansson to the Philadelphia Flyers in exchange for defenseman Sean Walker, and they also get a 2026 fifth-round pick. So the Avalanche, we know, were not quite happy with Johansson, the number 2 center spot. It hasn't quite worked out the way they were hoping for, so they move him to the Flyers. Now the Flyers also immediately placed Johansson on waivers, so he could be demoted if he clears by tomorrow. I suspect he will, with an $8 million overall cap hit. Now the original team here, the Predators, did have salary retention on their end, so his cap hit right now is only $4 million, although I still don't think we're going to see any kind of a claim in that sense. So the Flyers move Walker, which has been highly rumored for some time. The Avalanche get a different kind of defenseman here on the back end to kind of shore things up back there, and Johansson moves on. Now, as soon as this deal went down, there was lots of talk at that point that the Avalanche probably are not done, and they might be getting back into the center market, which at one point was rumored, and then it kind of wasn't so much. But they've acquired a young centerman, Casey Mittlestadt, from the Buffalo Sabres. So the former first-round pick himself, who's having a pretty good season, has really broken out the past couple of years with the Sabres, is going to be looking for a new deal, and it was rumored that the Sabres didn't really want to pay him the kind of money he was going to be looking for in his next contract, and that he was being shopped. Now, of course, because of the contract status, there was no guarantee this was going to happen now. It could have happened in the summertime, but ultimately they had an opportunity here to trade him to Colorado in exchange for young defenseman Bo Byram. A little surprised the Avalanche have moved Byram in a way, but at the same time, he's a very talented, formerly really highly drafted first-round selection. He's accomplished a lot in his young career, but he's also battled a ton of injuries. And obviously they see that as potential risk down the road here. So Byram goes to Buffalo for Mittlestadt. Now, my only concern there is I know Buffalo wanted another top 4 defenseman. I'm just surprised they went and got another left-handed D after already having Dahlin and Power on the blue line. I thought they might. Now, Byram technically can play both sides. He has done that before. But typically, most defensemen are always stronger on their strong side. So on the back, like on this natural shooting side, which would be left. So a little bit surprising in that sense. But the Avalanche hopefully have themselves a more bona fide number 2 center in Casey Mittlestadt. There is still some optimism that they will get back Captain Gabriel Landeskog for the playoffs. So we'll see if they do, but it's believed that he's going to try his best to play. And they get a different looking back end. I know Sam Girard's been mentioned in the rumor mill for quite a long time. For a long while here with the Avalanche potential moves to acquire help up front, and instead they move Byram. I understand in a way that this is probably a risk-reward type of trade where they see Byram as having high-end abilities, but at the same time, lots of risk of being injured. So we'll see where everything works out and how everything goes here, but the Avalanche have been busy so far and have a different look heading to the playoffs. So let me know your thoughts on these two trades involving the Avalanche down in the comments. We'll discuss further. If you're new to the channel, of course, make sure you subscribe and stick around. We'll keep you up to date with all the news, rumors, and analysis of all 32 NHL teams. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.